Hello and welcome to Yoga'na Flow. Thank you so much for joining me here on my YouTube channel. We're going to go ahead and get started with a hippie flow. So just make sure that if you do have any injuries or you're working with anything, just be careful during the practice and let's go ahead and get started. We're going to start in a tabletop position. So just nice and slowly coming onto your knees, spreading through the fingertips and just push down with the tops of the feet and make sure you're pushing down with your shins. And just spend a few moments settling in here to this posture, noticing if you're collapsing through the shoulders. Try and press out so you're filling out through the shoulder blades. And just add a little gentle sway there from side to side, so you're just releasing into the body. Good, start to tune into that body, tune into that breath, and just noticing how you're feeling this afternoon or this morning or whenever you're practicing. And then nice and slowly, we're going to start to fire up that core. So keeping that left knee where it is, you're going to extend that right leg back behind you. Belly button draws towards your spine. You're going to reach your left arm out in front. Good, nice. Find that stability, find that balance. Keep drawing that belly button towards your spine. Good. 3 more breaths. Breathing for 1. Breathing for 2. And for 3. Slowly take that right leg out to the side. You're going to ground that right foot down. Left hand's going to find the mat. You're going to drop down onto your forearms here. So I'm just going to turn so you can see. Again, you're pressing into that right little toe onto those forearms and just feeling that stretch there into your inner right thigh. Using that breath, you might want to send the bottom back to your heel, or you might just want to stay up top. Good. 2 more breaths. Breathing for 1. And for 2. Lovely, pushing back into your palms. Take a nice big inhale, come all the way up, reach the arms towards the ceiling. And as you exhale, you're going to bring that right hand down onto your right calf and then reach up and over so you're finding that stretch in your gate pose. Again, if it's comfortable in the neck, gaze high. If not, look down or look to the side. Good, inhale, come all the way back up. Left hand's either going to come onto your hip or fingertips down to the floor. You're going to reach up and over, find that stretch. And again, you can look towards the ceiling, look down to the floor. Lovely. Exhale, slowly bring both hands down to the mat, pressing into your palms. You're going to inhale, engage the glutes, lift that right leg out to the side. Breathe here for 5, for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Draw that right leg all the way towards the back of the mat. Nice and slowly lower that right foot down, pressing out through the heel, sending that bottom towards the back of the space, so you're finding that stretch into your right calf. Lovely. Draw that right knee back underneath you, and then take 3 cat-cows. So you're going to inhale, lift, and exhale to round. Good. 2 more. Drop the belly button down, inhale, and exhale. Final 1. Drop the belly down, inhale, lift. Good. Exhale, press through the palms, round, and then back through a neutral spine. Lovely. Take it nice and slow. You're going to inhale, lift the left leg back behind you and reach that right arm out in front. Again, belly button draws towards your spine. Find a little bit of stability through the core. And then exhale, take that left leg out to the side, ground that left foot down. Good. Drop both hands down and come down onto your forearms. Again, you can stay up top here or send your bottom back towards your heel, depending on what feels more comfortable for your body. And just noticing where you can feel that stretch into your inner left thigh. Filling out through the shoulder blades, don't let the shoulders drop. And then inhale, coming all the way up, reach the arms towards the ceiling. Nice. Exhale, stretching into the side body, left hand comes down, right arm overhead. And inhale, come all the way back towards the ceiling. Exhale, right hand either comes onto your hip or right fingertips down to the floor. Then reach that left arm overhead. Find that nice strong line there from your left little toe towards your fingertips. And then slowly bring those hands back down to the floor. Pressing into your palms, take an inhale to lift. Lifting up that left leg. We're going to hold for 5, for 4, 3, for 2, and for 1. Rotate that left leg all the way towards the back of the space. Lower those left toes down and press out through the left heel. Again, find that stretch into your left calf. Good. 2 more breaths. Lovely. Draw that left knee back underneath you. Send your bottom back to your heels. Child's pose. You're going to press your fingertips down to the floor. Find that stretch there into the side body. And also find that stretch there into your hip flexors. Breathing in and breathing out. 2 more breaths. Breathing in and breathing out. 1 more full breath in and exhale. Good, really nice. Planting those palms down to the floor. Wave the body forwards, so you're coming through your tabletop. Then exhale to push back, downward dog. Good, pedal it out through the feet. Give that head a little bit of a shake. Just notice how that body's feeling. And reminding yourself that downward dog's always going to feel different. So just tuning into where you are today. Good, 2 more breaths. Breathing for 1 and for 2. Lovely. Take a nice big inhale. You're going to reach that right leg towards the ceiling. You're going to soften and bend, breathe as you open into that hip. Then just look over your right shoulder. Good. You're going to send that gaze towards the front of your mat. You're going to rise onto your left toes. Then tap your right knee there onto your right tricep. Then send it all the way back. Good. Slowly bring that right foot outside of your right palm. Stay high on your right toes and inhale, sweep that left arm towards the ceiling. If you need to modify, feel free to drop down to that back knee and really reach and lengthen with your right arm. Good. Exhale, that right hand's going to find the floor. Pressing into your palms, step the right leg back. Drop down to the knees for the first one. Inhale and exhale. Inhale through upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lovely. Left side, inhale, left leg. Soften and bend, breathe, opening into that hip and just gaze over your left shoulder. Good. Keep that torso nice and straight so you're pressing through your palms. Inhale, rise onto your right toes. Tap your left knee onto your left tricep and hold. Send it all the way back. Lovely. Slowly bring that left foot forwards. Ground outside of your left palm. Stay high on the toes and reach your left arm towards the ceiling. Again, feel free to modify by dropping down to that back knee. If not, keep that knee nice and lifted. Lovely. Left hand's going to find the floor. Step your left toes back, high plank. Inhale to lift. Lower slowly through chaturanga. Inhale through upward facing dog. Exhale, downward dog. Good. Take a soft bend through the knees. Hop your feet to the top of the mat. Inhale through halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Good. Bend through the knees. Circle the arms out to the side. Come all the way up. Lovely. Exhale, bring those hands by your side. From there, you're going to heel toe those feet a little bit wider than the mat. Which you can turn to the front so you can see. We're going to drop all the way down into Malasana, which is a yogi squat. If this is not accessible, stay up top. You can come into your goddess and just hold here. Again, we're not here for too long. You can press those fingertips down to the floor or bring them to your heart center. Keep lifting with the chest. Feel that openness there into your hip flexors. 3 more breaths. Breathing for 1. Breathing for 2. And for 3. Good. Bring those hands down to the floor. Lifting the tailbone, heel to those feet back to hip width apart. You're going to bend through your right knee. Keep your right hand into the center and sweep your left arm nice and high. Good. Gaze towards the ceiling. You can keep that left arm high or bring it onto your lower back or bind it onto your inner right thigh. Lovely. Inhale, sweep the left arm back to the ceiling. Exhale to lower it down. Bending through the left knee, slowly bring that right hand nice and high. And again, look up to the ceiling. You can bring it onto your lower back or bind it onto your inner left thigh. If you can't reach your inner left thigh, just maybe grab onto your t-shirt or bring it onto the side. Nice. Inhale, straighten that right arm. And exhale, release it down. Good. Inhale through halfway lift. Hands are going to come onto your shins. And exhale to fold. Bend through the knees. Hop it back, find your high plank. Lower through your vinyasa. Inhale through upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Nice, right leg high, inhale. Soften and bend, breathe, opening into your hip. Inhale, rising onto your left toes. Tap your right knee onto your tricep. Send it all the way back. Good, right foot forwards, ground between your palms. Ground the back foot down and come into your side angle. So right hand comes inside and left arm nice and high to the ceiling. Good, find that connection there with your right shoulder and your right knee. Pressing, lifting through the chest. Take a nice full breath in. And a full breath out. Lovely, allow that left arm there to guide you all the way up, finding your warrior two. Lovely, settle there. Make sure you're bending that left knee. The knee's not coming in, it's tracking over your right toe. Then you're going to reverse your warrior, so flip your right palm, reach up and over. Good, nice, bending into that right knee. You can gaze down, you can gaze to the side or over towards the front of the space. Good, inhale, come all the way back up. Straighten your right leg on the inhale, right arm comes forwards. Exhale to come down through your triangle pose, but keep lifting up so we're not collapsing into that posture, really opening through that left hip. Nice, inhale to come all the way up. As you exhale, cartwheel the hands come down. They're going to come inside of that right foot. You're going to set that left leg about 45 degrees, so you're going to ground it down into your pyramid pose. As you press into your fingertips, you're going to inhale, lift the chest, and exhale, melt the body down. Good, two more, inhale, and exhale. Final one, inhale. This time as you exhale, ground the right palm round the right foot, so you're framing that right leg, and just allow the body here to soften, pressing into your left little toe, feeling that stretch into the back of your calf and your hamstring. That right foot can stay grounded, or you can come onto the heel of that foot. Nice, two more breaths, feeling that stretch. Final breath. Lovely, lower that right foot into the floor. Shift your weight forward, you're going to come into standing splits. So lifting that left leg just to where it's comfortable, fingertips can press into the floor, or right hand might come onto the back of your shin. Again, trying to close off that space there between your right calf and your body. Allow the head to be heavy. Two more breaths, breathing for one. And for two. Good, lower that left leg, hover it above the floor, and then ground it down. Hands slide up onto your shins halfway, and exhale to fold. Bend through the knees, circle the arms out to the side, inhale, come all the way up. Good, inhale, lift and lengthen, open through the body. Exhale to fold. Halfway inhale, exhale to plant the palms. Take a soft bend through the knees, hop it back. Lower through your chaturanga. Inhale. Exhale. Beautiful. 5 breaths here, just holding that downward dog. Breathing for 1. Breathing for 2. Watching that breath for 3. Breathing here for 4. And final breath for 5. Keeping that right foot where it is, you can inhale, lift the left leg nice and high. Again, soften and bend, gaze over your left shoulder. Inhale, rising onto your toes. Draw that left knee and tap onto your left tricep. Send it all the way back. Good, left foot forwards, ground between your palms. Back foot down to 90, left hand comes inside. You're going to inhale, come all the way up, side angle. Lovely, keep reaching with that right arm. Allow that right hand to guide you all the way up as you inhale, find your warrior two. Again, gaze forwards, making sure you're softening those shoulders, pressing down with your left foot. And then reverse your warrior, flip the left palm, reach up and over. Nice, inhale, come back through that warrior two. Straighten that left leg, bring that left arm forwards, move the upper body, and then exhale to come down, find that triangle pose. Good, gaze high, gaze to the side or down to the floor. And then inhale, coming all the way back up. As you exhale, you're going to cartwheel, both hands come inside of that left leg. Move your right foot to step to the top of the mat, so you're finding your pyramid pose. Pressing into your palms, inhale, lift the chest, and exhale, melt the body down. Good, inhale, lift. Again, if it's not accessible to come onto the hands, just come onto the fingertips, you can lift and then melt. One more, inhale, lift. This time as you exhale, melt, bring the left hand down, frame that left leg. Allow that softening there into the back of the hamstring, the glute, grounding that left foot down, or maybe coming onto the ball of the heel of your foot and lifting the ball. Good, ground that left foot down. Shift your weight forwards, press the fingertips. You're gonna find your standing split, so right leg sweeps nice and high to the ceiling. Hands might stay to the floor, or left hand comes onto the back of your calf. Again, allow the head, the face to be nice and heavy. Pointing through those right toes. Keep smiling, keep breathing. And then slowly release that left hand comes down. Lowering that right leg to the top of your mat, hover it above the floor, and then ground it down. Good, nice, grabbing onto opposite elbows, just sway from side to side. And when you're ready, bring those hands onto your shins, halfway lift. Good, exhale to fold. Lovely, bend through the knees, gaze forwards, hop the feet back, lower down. Inhale to lift. Push all the way back, downward facing dog. Lovely, right leg sweeps nice and high. Soften and bend, open through the hip. You're gonna drop those right toes down, flipping to wild thing. Press the hips nice and high, right arm comes overhead. Lovely, exhale, lower down onto your left glute. Nice and slowly, that right foot is gonna come onto the inside of your left thigh. You're gonna lift up and then walk the hands forwards. So you might have come a little bit off your mat here, that's absolutely fine. If you find it's not comfortable to come all the way down, just stay up top and hold here. Good, 2 more breaths, breathing for 1 and breathing for 2. Lovely, ground that left palm down. You're gonna slowly bend that right knee, so you're gonna ground the foot down, pushing all the way back through that wild thing as you lift, and then slowly flip it back to your 3-legged dog. Good, really nice. 3-legged chaturanga. Keep the right leg high as you inhale and exhale to lower. Good, replace the top of the foot. Inhale to lift. Exhale, push all the way back, downward facing dog. Lovely, take a moment here to breathe. Keep pressing through the palms, drawing in through the core. And then inhale, float that left leg nice and high. Soften and bend, breathe as you open into that hip. Gaze over your left shoulder. Drop the left toes down, take it slow. Left arm reaches all the way up. And then lower down onto your left on your right glute. Keep that right leg nice and strong. Left foot comes onto the inside. You're gonna reach up and exhale, fold forwards. Again, you can stop halfway, or you can come a little bit lower, depending on what's accessible for your body. And again, fingertips can come down, frame that right leg, or you can stay up top and soften the shoulders. Good, 2 more breaths, lifting here. And 1 more. Lovely. Slowly coming all the way up, you're gonna bend your left knee, ground the foot down. Right hand's gonna face towards the front of the space. Lift back through your wild thing as you inhale, and then slowly flip it back. 3-legged dog. Lovely, 3-legged chaturanga, inhale, and exhale to come forwards, lower down, replace the top of the foot. Inhale through upward facing dog. Exhale, downward dog. Useful, drop down to those knees, big toes to touch. Sink the bottom all the way back. Allow the forehead to come all the way down to the floor. Taking a moment here to find that softening. Coming back to that breath. Good. Allow that forehead to soften into your mat. You can drop the elbows down. Allow the fingertips and the palms just to relax. Feel that natural crease there into your hip flexors. Taking 3 more breaths, breathing for 1. Good, breathing for 2. And for 3. Lovely, waving that body forwards, take it nice and slow. Swing your legs round, so you're coming down onto your bottom. And keeping those eyes closed, palms are just going to come onto your knees. Spend a few moments here, just checking in with those hips. And when you're ready, bring your hands to your heart center. Take one final full breath in. And exhale through the mouth. Slowly start to blink your eyes open. Thank you so much for practicing with me. Oh, my hair's everywhere. Namaste.